Be hello there, and welcome. Find a comfortable spot, let your body sink into the bed, and allow your thoughts to quiet down. Tonight, we're not just going to sleep, we're going to journey together. This isn't a fairy tale with dragons or far-off kingdoms. It's a story about someone very familiar. Someone a lot like you. Imagine a small seed, tucked away beneath the earth. It wasn't a special seed, not a rare flower or a mighty oak. It was just a normal, ordinary seed. All around it, the world was busy. The wind whispered secrets to the tall grasses, and the sun warmed the soil. For a long time, the little seed just rested in the quiet darkness. It felt safe there, but it also felt a small, persistent nudge, a tiny whisper of what it could become. Some days, the seed felt doubt. It heard the rain lashing down, and felt the ground tremble from footsteps above. It's too dangerous out there, it thought. I'm too small, too plain. What if I sprout and the sun is too hot, or the frost is too cold? It's better to stay here, where it's safe. And so, it would pull its little shell tighter around itself, trying to ignore the gentle pull from within. But that little voice, that spark of inspiration, never truly went away. It was a feeling of potential, a dream of sunlight and fresh air. One day, the seed decided to listen. Not with a grand brave Hester, but with one tiny act of trust. It unfurled just a little bit. It was scary. The darkness was all it had ever known. But it spruced just a fraction. Slowly, day by day, it pushed a little more. It gathered all its energy, not to fight the world, but to reach for its own potential. It drew strength from the very soil it once feared, and it used the moisture from the rain it dreaded to fuel its journey upward. It wasn't a race. It was a slow, steady, and personal process of becoming. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, it broke through the surface. The light was blinding at first, the air crisp and new. The world was so much bigger than it had ever imagined. It saw other plants, some taller, some more colorful. For a moment, it felt that old doubt creep in. I'm still so small, it thought. But then, it felt the sun on its new leaves, a warmth that traveled all the way down to its roots. It felt the gentle breeze, not as a threat, but as a dance partner. It realized it wasn't about being the tallest or the brightest. It was about standing in its own patch of sunlight, about feeling the rain on its own leaves, about simply being. That little seed grew into a steady, green plant. It wasn't the most spectacular in the field, but it was strong. It offered shade to tiny insects and held the soil together. It had its own quiet purpose. It had turned its normal, ordinary potential into a living, breathing reality. As you lie here, ready for sleep, remember that you are like that seed. You hold incredible potential within you. Some days you might feel small, ordinary, or scared of the world outside. That's perfectly normal. But inside you is a persistent, beautiful whisper of who you can become. All it takes is one small act of trust in yourself. One tiny push toward the light. Let each breath you take be like the seed drawing in nourishment. Let go of the doubts of the day, just as the seed let go of the darkness. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to become more of who you already are. Your journey is your own. It's not a race. It's a beautiful, slow unfolding. Rest now. Let your body be still and your mind be calm. Allow this story to settle in your heart. You have everything you need within you. Sleep deeply and dream of your own quiet, steady growth. Good night.